Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I am going to describe what are the steps involved through which a vaccine has to pass before it gets final approval. Stick with us, this video is really going to be very interesting. I have already uploaded a video about vaccine in my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that video, you can have a look at it by just simply clicking the above link. So vaccine is something which basically helps to trigger our immune response and make us well prepared to fight against the virus before they actually invade our body. There are so many ways by which a vaccine can be prepared. So firstly, the proper vaccine is identified by selecting a proper antigen to invoke the immune response. Before going into the phase-wise trials, there is a preclinical stage for every vaccine. This preclinical stage is required to determine the approximate dose ranges and proper drug formulations. In this stage, the vaccine is first tested on some particular animals like mice or monkeys to see how much effective is this vaccine and whether this vaccine has any adverse effect or not. The clinical trials of any vaccine consist of mainly 3 to 4 phases. Each phase has its specific purpose. In phase 1 study, the vaccine is tested on some normal healthy volunteers. Before the testing, they are told about how and why this vaccine is being tested. This process is called the informed consent. There is a dedicated research group who carefully monitors all the volunteers' health condition after the vaccination. This research group is in continuous touch with the volunteers. The research group also answers all the questions of the volunteers. After that, there is a step which is called randomized double-blinded clinical trial. In this step, after volunteers enroll for the study, a computer randomly decides whether they would get vaccine or they would get the placebo. Friends, placebos are most commonly used in blinded trials, where volunteers do not know whether they are receiving real or fake treatment. Patients frequently shows improvement even when given a fake treatment. This placebo test is performed to separate out the side effects of the vaccine from those which are happening at the same time in the community, like cold symptoms or headache. The test is double-blinded because neither the participant nor the study staff knows who is getting which type of injection. That prevents both participant volunteers and staff from over or under-reporting symptoms. Such intentionally inert placebo treatments can take many forms, such as pills containing only sugar or a solution containing only salt, etc. In many cases, due to the body's natural healing ability, many patients will get better even when given no treatment at all. Therefore, the use of placebo is a standard control component of most clinical trials. Government regulatory agencies approve new drugs only after tests establish not only that participants respond to them but also that their effect is greater than that of a placebo. In phase 1 study, the safety of the vaccine is the utmost concern, whether the vaccine is causing any side effects or not. Moreover, it was also important to determine the tolerability of the vaccine. It is very important to know whether the vaccine is painful or not. In this phase of study, scientists also gathering information about the body's immune response to the vaccine to see how promising the vaccine is to prevent the specific viral infection. One typical version of phase 1 studies in vaccines involve an escalation study, which is used in many medical research trials. The drug is introduced into a small group of healthy volunteers. Vaccine escalation studies aim to minimize chances of serious adverse effects by slowly increasing the drug dosage or frequency. The first level of an escalation study usually has 2 or 3 groups of around 10 healthy volunteers. Each subgroup receives the same vaccine dose, which is the expected lowest dose necessary to invoke an immune response. New subgroups can be added to the experiment with a different dosage as long as the previous subgroup did not experience serious adverse effects. Escalation studies are ideal for minimizing risk for serious adverse effects that could occur with less controlled and divided protocols. Phase 2 trials are based on large group of people to confirm the safety of the vaccine. This study also focuses on the optimum dose as well as timing of the dosage required to produce the strongest immune response against that particular virus. If the vaccine is safe enough and produce very strong immune response, then it will move to the phase 3 trials. Phase 3 is the largest trials where the rate of infection is compared between vaccine and placebo groups. This study will show the potential of the vaccine to prevent the disease. Moreover, this phase 3 trial study also reveals the fact that whether the vaccine can prevent the infection for all the people or any particular subgroups like younger volunteers or women. Generally, if any vaccine prevents the infection with 90% success rate, then it could be approved or licensed for common people. So friends, clinical trials are absolutely necessary to determine any vaccine is safe as well as effective to prevent viral infection. If you do like my video, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel Chembiosis. Your subscription motivates me so much. I post weekly videos on various types of exciting scientific stuffs. So I will see you again